Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. How are you doing? It's not our normal day. I know it's Friday. And I know I said on Monday that we would definitely be doing Thursdays live. And then, yeah, I forgot I had a meeting, the chamber meeting for Shelby area was at 4. So I couldn't really do my live and then be on the meeting and yeah, all the things. So I had to schedule today's live for today. Or Thursday's live for today, Friday. So yeah, so how are y'all doing as you're hopping on? Say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me how things are where you are. Yesterday we got hit with snowmageddon a little bit. Darren didn't even, he worked from home because it was so snowy, and my meeting that I had was virtual because it was so snowy. Yeah, we got like maybe 8 inches of more snow, but it was blowing and drifting. And yeah, and I think all on the west side of Michigan here, all of the schools were closed. We still did school. And then today, I think too, most of them were as well because the roads were still pretty crappy. They couldn't get them cleaned up well enough. It wasn't too bad getting in here. Once I got on the main road, it was fine. Getting in and out of my driveway is a fun time, though. I'm going to tell you, it's a little bit of a fun time. But aside from that, so let's see who's on here today. And we will be doing a giveaway at the end of the live. Yes, we'll do a Knitty Sticks, which I just shipped out. Who was it? Roxy. Yours went out the other day. So those went out to you. I know I was really late. I know I've been behind. Yeah. So Knitty Sticks, and then we'll do Molly's, and I should have had it here handy. We'll do one of the H&H starter sets for the tags. So you'll get that, whoever gets chosen today. I was going to do a vertical. I thought about playing around with it beforehand. A vertical live instead of doing the horizontal. I know you guys are like, so why would you do that? I don't know. I want to try it out because there's some new stuff on YouTube, but I still think I didn't do it. I still think that probably starting at the first of the year, we might do 2 separate. Like I might do a Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, guys. So my lives might change a little bit. We'll have to see. However, we're also going to do, I keep looking over here because I'm trying to think of what else I had that, oh yes, we'll be doing a membership giveaway for YouTube if they still allow me to do that. So you got to hang tight till the end and we'll do that. Even if you won before, it doesn't matter where you live. Yes, doesn't matter if you're in another country. I will try to get it to you, except for I will tell you, I think Canada Post is still on strike because when I mailed something the other day and I used pirate ship for that stuff, it said it was not allowing because they're holding packages. So guys, what? I feel so bad for my people in Canada. And I don't think Sandy's on here today, but I don't know what you're going to do for the holidays. Kind of stinks a lot. Okay, so let's see who's on. Claire Noble is here. Hello to you. Good evening to you. Doing well. Not around when the live starts. I'll catch up later. Well, good. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. And hello to you later when you watch it. And if you're watching this, actually, if you watch this on the replay as opposed to live, if you could put like replay or whatever in there just to kind of let me see how many people are watching it live versus replay. It just helps me out for kind of knowing how things are going, kind of. Yes. So let's see who else is here. We have Linda. Hello to you. I am very cranky. Yes, I'm doing well. I hope you're cranky too. It's cold, getting worse the next few days. Oh, we had that. It was starting to warm up, and it's supposed to be like 40 degrees this weekend, I think. And then we had all the snow. It's going to be a sloppy mess. Tomorrow I have an event at the Pentwater Township Library. We're doing a like cranking for a cause. There's an organization called True North, and we're making hats. So anybody can come in between 9:30 and 2. There's like 3 slots. And I don't know how many people we have signed up. We don't have a lot of people signed up. I think the weather is keeping them away. I was hoping that we get more people that just want to come and crank and give away a hat, but I don't know. But I think I'm going to throw in what I've been making for donation. I'll throw those in as well so that we have a good hefty donation for this organization. But I'm excited about that tomorrow, but I got to prep yarn. I've been winding over here. I got to prep my yarn and I haven't done it all yet. So I got to do that after we get off the live here. Let's see. Brenda, hello to you. Wendy's here. Wendy, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I've been praying for you. Sandy Sanchez says, yesterday was exciting, had a couple earthquakes and then a tsunami where I saw that. And I'm like, Darren, there's a tsunami in California. And I'm like, we're watching and we turned on the news and we're watching, and they're like, and then now there's no tsunami. So I'm glad it stayed away. But yeah, I'm glad you're all safe. And hopefully you didn't have any damage, Sandy. Because it was kind of bad, wasn't it? Like 7.0 earthquake. That's kind of bad. Yes. So what did Wendy say here? Funeral is Tuesday morning. I'm so sorry, Wendy. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you're here. Makes my heart happy. Shauna is here, Southpaw Fiber Arts. Let's see. Afternoon, everyone, from sunny, shaky California. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie, it's a little funny. Wendy asked Shauna if she felt it. We'll have to see what Shauna says down here. Sandy Sanchez says, got a little cranky, crazy is always good. Dorothy Crocker, hello to you. Good afternoon from sunny and chilly Southeast Texas. Is it chilly in Texas? Let's see. Hello, Wendy. Okay, so I wanted to see what Shauna said. She said she didn't feel it. No, I was driving to work for a meeting and didn't notice anything. No one at the office felt it either. Well, I'm glad. Because that was kind of scary. And I kept saying to Darren, like, how far in does it go? And they're like, you can't, like, they're saying get back like a block away or whatever. And I'm envisioning like this huge wave coming in and washing out all the shoreline. That's not good. It's kind of scary. Hello, Rachel Gray. How are you doing in Cypress, Texas? Thank you for popping in here. Appreciate you. Crafty Math Chick. Does math and craft go together usually? This person must be pretty talented. Because Crafty Math Chick. Do you like do numbers? I'm not a math person. Homeschooling the kids today. I'm not a math person. I'm just really not. I am really bad at math. That's why I have a husband that's not bad at math, because otherwise I'd be in trouble. Let's see. New subbing, new cranky. Oh, yay. I'll have to check out your channel. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to get on crafty. What? Oh, actually, you know what? I got to get into my thing too. Here, I'll do that in a second. But Crafty Math Chick. Interested. I'm so interested. You guys are like, what are you doing? Let's see if I can get it to come up. Oh, I can't search you. That might just be your username. Maybe you don't have a channel. Do you have a channel, Crafty Math Chick? Because I'm so... Why wouldn't it just come up? You might not have one. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry, guys. I'll tell you, I was almost late to the live because I brought my book. I wanted to talk about that. Sandy Sanchez got me the deluxe kit for my... thank you for being here, Crafty Math Chick, by the way. For to help with my business, doing the workshops, which is so freaking awesome. But she got this book. We'll talk about it here in a minute. And I kind of always wanted it, but I started looking at one of the projects and I was looking up the yarn and I'm like, oh crap, it's like time to go live. I need to stop looking at yarn. I have to tell you though, yesterday, because it was kind of like a snow day, I did do quite a bit of crochet and it was so nice to just like veg out on the couch and just do something crafty, because I feel like I haven't. I know you guys see, like, I make the videos and do all the things, but I haven't really been doing my, like, typically in the background, I always had a project going that you guys didn't see, like with the circular knitting machines, something that was for me, not necessarily that was in, like to share. Just something I was always working on. And I haven't, with all the stuff that's been going on, I haven't been able to do that. And it's made me grouchy. It's made me extra cranky, but not in a good way. So, okay, let's see who else is on here. We have, Claudia from Germany. Hello, Claudia from Germany. I'm so glad that you're here on the YouTubes. Thank you for being here. Margot Lee is here as well. Hello, Margot. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you getting snow over there? Did you guys get hit with anything? I think our kind of crazy snowmageddon was lake effect, but I didn't know if it got across the state or not. I didn't pay attention. Sarah Randall's here. She says, hello, everyone. What rain last night and now snowing and winding. Now you're not digging it. It's so pretty, guys. It really is. I took a picture this morning. I wonder if it'd be too hard for me to show you. Probably would be, to bring up my other phone. I wish it was easy. I wish I could just like do all the things but yeah, I can't. I'll show you later. But yes, this morning it was gorgeous. So much snow, but it was very deep. Like my little dog gets lost in it. He goes tunneling through it. It's very deep. We almost need to shovel out a spot for him. Hint, hint, Darren. Because otherwise what happens is he gets all like these snowballs all in his fur, and then they like fall all over the house. Like no matter how much I dry him. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. It doesn't happen to my Great Dane, but the little Havanese, he gets all bound up with. Do anybody have that problem with their dog? You know, they normally can get them like the snowballs in their paws, and then that's one thing. And with the Great Dane, it ends up being like a big snowball because her paw is so large. But yeah, anyway, that's squirrel. Sorry. Wendy says it's flipping cold. It's 26 degrees where you are. Wow, that is cold. Yeah, we're warmer than that, Wendy. Hello, Barb. How are you? Naira's here. Not reading anything because I'm driving, text to speech, but want to say, oh, well, hello to you. I don't know if you can see, but I'm using one of your coasters. HSS by Nairo. I love it. I love it. Yes, I'm using one of those today. Let's see. Barb is here. Hello, Barb. I just looked. Yes, can install. Yeah, see, Wendy, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, because it's so close to Christmas and so many people order stuff. It makes me really sad. It makes me really sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pain. Okay, Sarah says it's a pain. I have presents to send to BC and I can't. Yeah, well, what the heck? Are they gonna, are they going to go through? They're probably going to go through the holidays, aren't they? That's just, I don't know. That just makes me angry. And you don't have an alternative, do you? Thank you for saying that, Shauna. Do what Shauna says. You know what? Actually, I should probably put the banner up here. Let me do that. So if you are new and you're on the Facebooks, we have a community, CranKnit Network. Actually, that's not the right one. That's the old one. Hold on. I don't even know what I'm doing. I probably need to delete that. There we go. This is the new one. This is the Facebook one. That was the old one. So there you go. It's called CranKnit Community, not CranKnit Network. CranKnit Network is no longer. Okay. So yes, join that. So Crafty Math Chick, if you have Facebook, you should hop over there and join our group. I would love to have you. Let me see. Why did it go all the way down? Oh, you know what else I didn't do? Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to do the do not disturb. Otherwise, I'm going to start getting all these pop-ups. There we go. And it's going to mess me up. There we go. There we go. Wow, what happened? It like popped. I don't know why it did that. Sorry if I missed some stuff because when I went to go get the banner, then it like messed up my chat here, which is really, really silly. Hello to you. How are you? We have Sudial is here. Hello, Sudial. Let me use this finger so I'm not going across my face. Cheri said could not get on the live comments on YouTube. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on, Cheri. I'm glad you're on the Facebook though. I'm glad you could get on there. Love your name, by the way. It was centralized in Humboldt County. Oh, is that for the earthquake? Is that what you're saying, Shauna? Oh, Margareta, or is it Margarita? Margarita. I want a margarita. In California. Those are my favorite, actually. They kind of are. I haven't had one in years, though. Rhonda Seals, how are you? We had a Gold Star dinner last night. Grandson was so excited. Gold Star dinner. I want to know what a Gold Star dinner is. Should I know what that is? I don't know what that is. But it's awesome, I'm sure. We had Chinese food, and I shouldn't have eaten it, and my fingers were all swollen today because I ate so much of it. Guys, I am like the no meat, well, being vegan to like not anymore. I can just look at the food now and I think put on the pounds. I think that's happening. So you guys are going to we'll do like a time lapse of Cheri over the next couple months. I'm going to look younger and younger because I'm going to get like my plump face back again. I shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny. Okay, let's see. Rhonda. Yeah, I already said that. Paula, how are you? What yarn is best for the Kato I-cord maker? Oh, let me talk about that because I think you had asked me. Somebody did, and I didn't answer them, I think. So I will tell you, I have used so far, and here I've got 2 examples. The other ones I don't have here. I was shocked as shit that this worked, guys. And I think I talked about this last time. But I used a 3-weight, really soft mixed yarn from Yarn Bee. But this is Big Twist Value 4 is a 4-weight, and it did totally fine. So, and it says in the thing you can use a 2, 3, or 4-weight yarn, and I thought they were probably BSing us, but it works really actually very well. I will tell you, as I was using the yarn winder, though, thinner yarn on the yarn winder, I have a little bit more trouble with the thinner yarn on the yarn winder, which is kind of interesting, than thicker yarn. It wants to slide, which is a little bit of an issue. I have to figure out some tricks to that. But for the I-cord maker, because I will tell you, I know all of you out there, even with the Addy one, which does, you know, a little thicker yarn, it's like spectacular. I'm seriously. And I have so many projects, and people are like, how do you use it? I want to do words. Like I want to do my granddaughter's name. I'd like to do some sayings. I would like to do some other types of things with wire in this, but this is great for embellishing your, like, think about this here. Like I have this is, and I don't have, I think I just had the numbers for this. This is a 40 pin angel. It's a little bit different. Why does the light, it's glowing. So it's like but think about this, like this is like the perfect size. Isn't that? See? For doing like a halo. Isn't that a cute thing? So I've thought about that. I want to add halos to my angels. And it's so easy. And if it starts to get like bound up, it has a variable speed motor and it like backs off. It's just make sure you follow the directions. But it's spectacular. I love it. And if you don't know what she's talking about, it's this right here. It does take, okay, guys, my code was only supposed to be good until like last weekend, but they've left it up, which is awesome. So you can use Home 40, I think, and still get 40% off. I don't know if the free shipping is still working, the FS. Before you could combine them. But if you get it directly through like my link or whatever for Cato, it does take like 2 weeks, like the full 2 weeks, because it's coming from the China. So but the company, like they've been super great for me, like the communication, they're really, really good. I know a lot of times I'm leery of a lot of stuff like that, but yeah. So give me some feedback on what you guys think, if you love it as much as I do, because I really do like it. I really, really do. So I think I'm going to take it home, because I've been like in the mornings when I'm waiting for the kids to get up and stuff. I want to get some more of it done. And I really would like to try do cotton through it, and then crochet a rug. I would like to do that as well. So, and make some like, what are they called? Like a curly, like for like a hot pad, but it's like a curly Q, and I could stitch it. What's it called? It starts with the T. Is it a trivet? Is that it? I don't even know. What's it called, guys? Help me, because my brain is just mush. I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. I'm probably going to be one of those people like, oh, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what day it is or my name. Not funny. Shouldn't make that joke either. Not at all. But I'm probably headed down that road. It's hereditary. It's going to happen. Dementia is going to be my thing. I have a feeling. I need to make sure I take supplements now and do like brain teasers and things, right? I need to do math. Where is my math person, my crafty math person? All right, let me see. Cheri's in Georgia. Oh, Char's here. Hello, Char in Carson City, Nevada. Let's see, Nairo. Technically, most crafts involve so much math. It's irritating to me, actually, because I'm not good with numbers. That is me. Okay, but see, Nairo, you're good with sewing, and I want to sew. I really want to have a sewing machine. And I do have one. I just need to get it, like, I have my mother-in-law's. I need to get it like gone through, but I want a fancy one too, which is whatever. We all have these wants, right? And I want like a vinyl cutter, and I want an embroidery machine. And if Sandy was here, she would laugh at me, because I want all the things. Now that I have more room, I want all the things again. I'm not going to lie. And I shouldn't, it's not about wanting all the things, right? That's not what life's all about. We just need to make stuff. But anyways, that is my intimidation with sewing, because you have to measure so much and everything needs to be pretty much exact. And I like this because I get it on there and I can just go to town and I don't have to worry about like all the measurements and stuff. When I have to worry about all the measurements and stuff, it just makes it not fun because my brain is just not that person, you know? So I hear you. But see, come on now. You got the talents. I don't care what you say about the math. You got the talents. Okay, let's see. Carrie May from sunny San Diego. How are you? Margarita. I love what you were doing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tammy's Critters and Things. Hello, Tammy's Critters and Things. How are you? In Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. And now I've been thinking about, because I got to tell you, can I just share? This has nothing to do with cranking. This is just like a personal thing. And I'm going to be real transparent. Okay. And you guys are probably gonna be like, whatever. So I'm just gonna tell you, this tells a little bit more about me. So, I don't want to make this real long, so I'll make it real short. Okay, I used to be really heavy, right? And I got real sick. And then I went to my doctor, and my doctor's like, cut out meat a few times a week. Try to, you have inflammation issues. Try to get rid of dairy completely. Cut out meat. And then I'm an all or nothing person, right? So I did all the studies, I researched all the things, and then I even went through eCornell and got like my plant-based nutrition training. And for a hot second, I was all about like, everybody needs to eat this way because whole food plant-based. And I still think it's good for your body, especially if you're ill. I think it's good for inflammation and things like that. And I've read story after story of how it like healed people. It helped me. Like I no longer have diabetes for now. I'm probably headed there again. Long story short, okay. My mom got sick. I had to live with her for 3 months and she died. I was there. I took care of her the last 3 months of her life. I could have fed her anything on the planet. It was not going to save her. We all have a date. We do not know when that is. You cannot prevent, like we're all going to expire. Right. So I had this overwhelming sense that I'm going to live my life. I believe in Jesus. So that's most important, and family to me. And I'll do what I can for my body that's healthy, but I'm not going to obsess about this. And I felt really funny about that because I went all in on the other. So I still had kind of like teetered on. I still felt guilty whenever I ate meat or like thought about eating meat or whatever. Long story short, one of the people that I followed, I just found out that I was really invested in a lot of what they said. Found out yesterday that they have lung cancer, and it's stage 3 lung cancer. And they have been eating very clean for probably 40 some years. So then I know this has nothing to do with CranKnitting, but I just want to share it because some of you might be like, I don't know. I just want to share it because it's on my mind. So it really hit home to me because, and it'll wrap around to the Wisconsin thing here in a minute, because I'm like, you know what? We can't, guys, there's so many facets to why we get sick, right? So many things go into it. We can't prevent it. It's 100%, just like taxes. We have to pay them. We are going to die. We all are, and we're not going to prevent it. So, but we can live better, right? We can live healthier while we're here. And then I can be more present with my kids, all of those things. So the choices that I make during the day make a big difference. However, like I studied so much about the effects of dairy and then what it does to the body, right? And I know that it causes inflammation. However, like I was so like it's evil. But then I see Wisconsin and I think about cheese, and then my mind goes to like there was a time when, and I'm not a proponent of this because some people will like probably jump all over me, but there was a time when I used to get I had a cow share, and we would get unpasteurized milk, which is the only way you could get it in Indiana for it to be legal, was that way. And I know some of you are going to be like, you're crazy. You're going to like kill your kids, whatever. We don't do that anymore. But however, it makes me think like everything that I like learned or I obsessed about for several years. And of course I felt better and I was healthier, maybe, because some people are like, you're too skinny. You look really sick. And I look at pictures and I was kind of very, like there were times when I kind of did look maybe too thin. I don't think that, but other people did, and they were very boisterous about it. But I keep looking at Tammy's Critters and things. I'm thinking about Wisconsin. I'm thinking about cheese and milk. And I'm like, what happens if all the things that I thought are just like not accurate because I wasn't like the information source wasn't right. So that's where my head just went. So I just wanted to share that because I don't know. We all have different feelings about things and we all have different opinions about things. And I know for a time what I was doing and how it like affected me, but I don't know. I just seeing Tammy's Critters and things, and she's from Wisconsin, makes me want to go get some freaking cheese and eat it. So anyway, okay, that's it. I'll keep moving. You guys are probably thinking I'm nuts, but just a thought. I mean, because finding out that somebody, and then the other thing is, I don't want to say who it is because you could look them up, but they've had it for quite a while, cancer. But they haven't shared it, and that's their personal business, except for their business is healthy living. And not anybody can get sick, right? You can't, but I don't know, like if you're promoting that like a diet can do all these things, but then you're not honest about what is like what things you're facing. But then come to find out from this person, when I listened to what they had to say, there are several people within that community that I used to be in that are sick and are not talking about it because it might hurt, like that way of eating. Like it might be bad publicity. It just makes me mad. So anyways, it just made me realize that not everybody's honest 100% of the time. And what we get on the screen here, and what we listen to on YouTube or even are educated by, sometimes their motivations, or maybe they're not 100% honest all the time, I guess. And what is their motivation for the information that we're giving us? And anyways, okay, I won't carry on about this anymore, but it's just interesting. It just makes me really think about things. And I want to get some Wisconsin cheese. Okay. Cindy Price, how are you? Thank you. This is my, Molly had sent me this from Golden Arm Creations. I love, and I don't think she sells these, but I have to tell you, when she was sampling out, look at this big heart. I love it. I love it. And I think this was my 300, I don't even know. I can't read it. Is it my 300,000 hat? I think it was for YouTube when we hit 300,000. I think that's what I made this for. You guys, we're creeping up there. It's like 425. Is that what it's over? 425 on YouTube. We hit 500,000. We get to 500,000 on YouTube. We're going to have a party. We're going to have us a big shindig. I'm going to get some people to sponsor us a party. Something. Because that's amazing. I can't even believe it still. And I know I should be talking more about CranKnitting and not about cheese. But right now I have cheese on the brain. Yeah, 425. But let me look. What is it exactly? Let me look. Why is it not showing me? Oh, because I'm not in the right thing. You would think that I would be like the expert. That's funny. I'm not. Like half the time I'm like, where do I go find that? I don't even know. 425,866 people on YouTube. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. And everything I click here is not working. Why is that happening? Go away. I'll have to see if we can do the memberships on there too, because that'll be fun. Okay. Alice O'Neill, how are you? Oh, wait, I forgot Elena Brown. Currently 30 degrees in South Louisiana. That's cold. Slug pattern from my sister Stitch Co. Making a slug. Oh, I love Sister Stitch Co. Slug. I want to make a slug. That sounds cute. Alice O'Neill. I haven't been doing any crocheting lately, helping my friend, the one who has broken her hip, and bringing out the dog in her yes, life gets in the way, Alice. And not that that's in the way. You're being awesome by helping your friend, but it makes it hard. It makes it hard to have that time. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of like my therapy session. So when I don't get to like do the creative stuff, it really kind of hurts me emotionally. Not going to lie. So Margot says they got 4 inches in Bay City. See, you did get some then. We had a long-haired Doxymix, can relate to the snowball floor problem. And yes, we used to shovel places for him to do his business. That's what we need to do right now for my Havanese. I am really far behind in the comments. I apologize. Cheri, I have seen people put down tarps and plywood, and then there's a snow. Oh, that's smart, Elena. That is smart. That's a good tip. That's a good word. Thank you for that. That's really smart. Kathy Williams says it's 15 degrees here in East. It's cold for you guys. That's cold. Dorothy, 30 in Southeast Texas. Okay, Etsy is telling us to use FedEx for Canada. Really? Oh no, and it's really expensive. See, that stinks. I hate that, Shauna. Hey everyone, I'm working on burb pads and I need 12 crochet coasters. I'm working on Is it burp pads? Burp pads. Oh, you made 12 crochet coasters. Oh, I bet that was nice. I bet they're pretty. Margot says, I used to have 2 Yorkies, and when they'd come in all snowballed, I'd take them to blow dryer. See, that's what I probably should do. Except for he gets really angry whenever I blow dryer. He does really well when he goes to get groomed. He doesn't like bite anybody, but he doesn't really like it. But that would be a smart idea. Sarah, there's small businesses that can't send out online orders. Perlator has shipping, but a lot of people have PO boxes, so they won't work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sarah. And I will tell you, we'll still, like, for the giveaway that we do today, if you're in Canada, we'll just hang on to it, like, until you can get it or whatever. Unless I can FedEx it to you, we'll have to see. But like Shauna says, it might be really, really pricey. I don't know. But I still want you to, like, anybody, it doesn't matter where you're at. We'll still do it. You just might not see it for a while. Let's see. Megan's here. Hello, Megan. You have a busy day today? All right. Gold Star has a loss. Oh, yes. That's what that is. Oh, Dorothy, thank you for sharing that. I did know that. I was thinking dinner. I wasn't sure. Lost member in the military service, I believe. Yeah. Was that the annual? Okay, for like the Gold Star. Okay, I gotcha. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. Shauna, the husband is cracking up. There sure is shit. I'm so glad there isn't any precipitation and we still warm up to 50 degrees. Oh, I'm glad. Well, Wendy, I'm glad that you're still a little warmer. Sandra, thank you for saying you love your hat. A trivet. Yeah, did I say that? I am so behind on the comments. I was just carrying on. This sure Breck Dino? I don't know. What's the best yarn to use for the circular knitting machine? I would tell you a soft, squishy 3 or 4 weight yarn is probably the best to use. I don't know where you're at, but I like I just did. Did you guys all see? I don't have it here because Mr. B used it. I do have. Oh wait, I have some left over that I haven't used yet because I think I'm gonna make myself a hat. This is Lion Brand Heartland. This was my go-to in the beginning. I always say that, like, when you're starting out, that if you can get your hands on some of this, you will be forever in love with this yarn. I just wish they had patterns, but it's Lion Brand Heartland. Super great, makes a fabulous hat. If you saw the video that I posted this morning, I did one for Mr. Mia. I've 3 years in a row, I've made him that same color, like that green, and I don't even know what the colors are, that green and tan. Whoops. That's kind of loud. Sorry. But that's a really good yarn to use. Karen Simply Soft is good. Lion Brand Ferris Wheel is good. Mandala yarn by Lion Brand. A lot of Lion Brand stuff is good, I will tell you. Big Twist value, but you have to be careful because some of the pattern yarns do kind of act up or don't do well, but the solids should be good for you. I don't know what else. Yarn Bee Soft Secret. Those are all good ones, I think. I think that's all I can think of right now. Oh, Sandy, don't be sorry. You are totally fine. You have a life. I understand. And I switched it up for us, right? Trivet or a hot pad. Thank you for being my brain, guys. Wendy says we can have dementia together. Yes, we can. That would be fun. I still think, I wish I lived closer to Wendy. We would get in trouble for sure. We would probably get in trouble, wouldn't we, Wendy? Probably would. Annual Christmas. Oh, Rhonda says, Wendy, our annual Christmas party. Cheryl Wilkins, hello to you. Thank you guys for the trip. Is it a trip? It's a trivet. Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Kathy Williams was surprised that the iCord machine got here when they said China doesn't have a good record in that respect. Took exactly 12 days from the, yes. And I think that's exactly what I'm finding is it's 12 days. It's like 12 business days. I don't know if it was 12 days for you, but they say 12 business days. Char says mental pause. I can relate. That's what I'm going to call it from now on because that's exactly what happens. My brain just does not work. Megan says, I have a Christmas festival sale going on tomorrow and selling some of my things, hoping, I'll be praying for you, Megan, that you sell out. I hope you do. Cheri Chase, do you sell your hats you make? I've sold a few. I've sold about a handful. I typically make them for donation. I typically do not make them for sale. Originally, I was going to put the Friday hat that I do up on Etsy, and I sold a few of those on Etsy, but I haven't been. I've just been making them for donation, and I'll probably continue to do that. Although I have these thoughts of like selling them local, because I have so many people ask me. But the thing is, it's just my time. Like, yeah, and I kind of like to donate hats, but I could sell them, and I probably should, but I don't. I don't have anything on my Etsy shop right now because someone just bought my last thing that I had on there. So I need to get some more stuff to make my knitty sticks too. I have a little bit more. That's what I should play. Mahjong. That isn't how you say it though. It's like with the little dice, isn't it? Math is why I didn't quilt. Lisa said math is why I didn't quilt. See, because you have to do the math. Yes. We should have like apps to do the math for us so that we can do it, right? Alice O'Neill, hello to you. Megan must be making a blanket. Megan and Shauna are talking about that. Naira says, I'm home. I'm so happy to be home. Retake during the holidays, y'all. It's something special. I'll tell you. Brings the best and worst people, sadly, but I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad it's Friday too. Although I have my event tomorrow, I'm excited about that. Moderation is key. Yes, that's a good tip. Yeah, I'm not good at moderation. I know there are people that are. I'm better at it than I used to be, but I still am. Yeah, puts everything into perspective. Yeah, cheese curds. Yes. Yes. Char says lactate helps. I can't eat yogurt or cottage cheese though. Fried cheese curds. Yes. Yes. And yes. Cheese is the best here. Yes, it is, Tammy's. Okay. Okay, now we got to that. When do you do the two palms? How far from the center do you put them? I don't have a system. I just lay the hat down. I just lay it down. Like when you make the hat, let's see. When you make the hat and it lays like this, right? Lay it down on a flat surface and then put them where it looks good. That's what I do. I usually like here and here. Sometimes I put them up higher. Sometimes I put them out a little bit more. I don't have a system. I just put them where it looks good when it's laying down. And I've found that seems to work. When I put it on, I generally don't have to move them. So lay it down and then put it where it looks good. And then slide your hand up in there slowly with your crochet hook. The key to that is using, and it's the one that came with the Centro that I love. These Centro crochet hooks, these cheapy piece of poo-poo ones, they're the best ones, I think, for doing it. I suppose maybe you could use a metal one with the handle, but then it kind of gets in the way. You could sneak this little doodaddy up in there and get in there, and just, you got to be careful when you're pulling it through. When you're going through the center, you have both of your cinch lines, so it's a little bit sturdier. But when you're going through the side of the hat, you got to be careful not to snag your hat. That's the only thing I will say. And those little crochet hooks, they're fabulous for that. They're sneaking it up in there. But I don't have again, the math thing, I don't do it. If I don't have to, I don't. And I don't. Yes, that is true. Yes, it is. It is true. It just sucks no matter what. Or how I had to get my appendix removed and didn't even know I had to get it. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Megan, I remember you being in the hospital. Hi, chat friends. I know I missed saying hello driving. Oh, thank you for saying hi to everybody. Linda says I couldn't live without cheddar cheese. Yes, it does. Are you guys all in agreement? We need to make it happen, even if we do it virtually. Because I've thought about this. Like we could do like a crankathon kind of thing. I wanted to do this before, to be honest. like if we couldn't do it in person, we could do a virtual one. And like I don't know, I think it would be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a survey and we'll see what kind of interest we get. Because I could do a local like get together, but I don't know how many of y'all like you're not gonna drive to Michigan or fly in. Maybe you would, I don't know. But we could do it in Grand Rapids. But however, I would like to at least do a virtual event. I think that would be a lot of fun. Have you all attended something like that? I have. I used to do like, there was somebody that when I used to sell paint stuff and I was in kind of like a direct salesy kind of thing. There was one of my downline, I guess is what they would be called. She ended up doing like these crafting events that were like on an all-day Saturday, and we had different people come in and you could it was just really fun. It was so cool. You just get in your PJs and like stay online. You get tired after a while, but it was fun. I liked it. I don't know if y'all would like it or not. And then you could I could record it. And then if you couldn't do it live, then you could see, I don't know. We'll have to see. We might do it. Maybe if there's enough interest, we could do it virtual. I would like to do an in-person one though. I really would. Yep. Let's see. What time is it? I probably should do the giveaway. Cheri, I've tried to find the answer to this in your videos. Maybe you or someone else to check and help. Does the I love this yarn worsted weight crank? I have tons of it. Some of it, okay. Very good question. Very, very, very good question. Some of it works perfectly fine. Some of it does not. And typically it varies between color and like if it's patterned or not. I've had, I think if you watch the YouTubes, or not the YouTubes, if you watch TikTok, this yarn was very popular. This yarn here, and this is, I don't even know if they have this pattern still. I think Katie Dids, if you haven't checked her out, she does a lot of crochet work, but she had a viral for her TikTok hat, and I think partially used, I think it was this pattern she used with maybe like another, I think it was this pattern. But this one, I know that I've done a headband with this too, and I had issues with tucks. I've got one right here, a tuck stitch. I can see it. Yeah, some of it doesn't do well, and typically the pattern stuff, the cute stuff a lot of times doesn't like it. It's thick, and that's what I'm finding. I will tell you the feel of this yarn. This is Big Twists. Like the Perplex, the Big Twist Value Perplex that I did this feels exactly the same. This is thick, like I love this yarn. And typically the Big Twist Value yarn, this right here is Big Twist Value. It's not, I don't know if you can see this, if you can actually see the difference in yarn. This is, I don't know if I have a sample of it. Let me show you. I think I do. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I don't know if I can show this. If you'll actually see it. You might not see it. It's different. Like the way that it's made. This is softer and the twist is like not as twisted. So it's a little fluffier. And it almost looks a little thinner. I don't know if you can see it, but it's sturdier. It's a sturdier yarn, but it doesn't have as much stretch. And in that, you end up having issue. And I remember how I did have to weight this because my machine was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think this is the one. Nope, I lied. It's this one. This is the Perplexed. This is that yarn. This was a different one. But it's still, this is the Big Twist Value still. You can see. I really like I like this striping pattern. These do knit a bit tighter too. I love this yarn knits a bit tighter even when you have it on a looser setting. So if you have a big-headed person, you're going to find that it's an issue. Can be if you're using the 46 versus even with Shauna's tension guide. Just know if you keep it loose with some of that yarn, it's going to be it'll loosen as somebody wears it. But if they have a really big head, they might have issue with those that thicker yarn. That's why I like using this yarn here, the Ferris wheel yarn, for when I do my workshops, because I know that the hats will fit anybody's head, no matter how big of a head they have. So hopefully that helps. I don't know if that helps, Crafty Math Chick, but because the answer is some of it. And I can't tell you. I know that I think it was on which group? Knitting Machine Queens, I think. Somebody was doing like where they were testing the yarn. But see, everybody's machine's different, and the 46 and the 48 are different. I will tell you the 48 is going to have problems before the 46 will, but the 46 can have problems too, with certain yarn not wanting to crank very well. And then if you push it too much, then if it pops, you know you have an issue. And I still, like the other day with that Perplexed, I had a pop, and that's when I went to weighting it, and it really helps until it gets to a certain point where there's enough on the machine. Sometimes you have to keep it weighted the whole time, and that'll help just kind of draw it down so it pulls that stitch down so it's not getting hung up. Because what happens is when you get the popping, when you're cranking, it's the stitch right before what's being knitted not dropping down onto those two posts. Generally, that's what's happening. It's getting hung up in that needle, and it doesn't want to go. And the pop is when that drops onto those two pins. If you watch it real close, generally that's what's happening. But when that starts happening, you can like strip your gears, things can happen. So I usually stay away from poppy yarn, the popcorn yarn, this yarn that makes your machine go pop, because that's not good. So a lot of times I won't use I Love This Yarn unless a pattern specifically calls for it. I try to stay away from it, even though I love it. I love it. I love this yarn. That's why it's called I Love This Yarn. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna, let's see. I don't want to miss any questions though. Naira says, I'm crocheting 18-inch doll clothes for my daughter as part. Oh, I probably won't. I shouldn't say that out loud. Probably first time doing this. It's been fun. Are you being honest? Linda says, I have two little Italian greyhounds, hate the cold and are seeing the snow for the first time, and it scares them. Oh, I have to put their coats on before they go out. My Great Dane needs a coat. She needs a coat. I need to probably knit her one. I could probably do that, couldn't I? I didn't know, since Cheri said red hearts. Yes, red heart super is problematic. Thank you guys for answering each other too. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way down, and if you guys want to, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to a question. I did have somebody ask, and I want to address this really quick, about color changes, because on my video today, and this is leftover yarn, so you can see, I do have to tell you, when I do, a lot of times when I do Heartland, I do 2 color. I really like it because then I can do another hat with it opposite, if that makes sense. So top green, inside tan. Now I'll do a tan on the top, green on the inside. I really like doing that. However, changing colors. Somebody asked me, do the colors go on the same, like, do you separate a needle in between the colors? So let's say I just got done with green. I dropped that little tail in. It's wrapped around one of my needles. Do I go over on the other side of the next one? I do not. You want them to go together. They need to stay together and get like dropped in between 2 needles. Otherwise, you're going to have a hole, and then you'll wonder why. So you need to do that. So that was my answer to that. So hopefully that's helpful. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do hashtag goodies. So put hashtag goodies, no spaces, and we'll do the giveaway for that first. So hashtag goodies. And I don't know how many people, it looks like we have about 12 people on Facebook. We'll do the hashtag goodies. Rose upon Rose, hello, how are you? Yes, just like that, everybody, hashtag goodies. Awesome. I know I'm missing lots of people. I'm so sorry. Elena Brown says that she struggles with the panels. Yes, panels it's a whole nother ball game. Once you get the muscle memory of how you have to snap your ends, and that's exactly the way I would say it. And I will tell you, me personally, I think panels are easier on the 48 pin machines than they are on the 46. Don't know. I just feel that way. Maybe it's just me. I think it's a little easier. But you kind of have to snap your ends to keep that tight, nice tension so that you don't have a drop on either end, and it makes a nice edge for you. You have to keep them real tight. You have to pop them on the ends. But yeah, once you get that muscle memory down, it'll be fine. I need a pattern for a dog blanket. I need to make one I need to make one for my Great Dane. So if I do that, we can maybe make it and then we can size it for different ones. Yes. Oh, you do crochet for a local animal rescue. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, everybody, hashtag goodies. Hashtag goodies. Hashtag goodies. Hashtag goodies. Let's see. Don't forget. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Do what Dorothy says. Do what Dorothy says. Yeah. Are we all going to Wendy's for a party? Is that what we're doing? We need to do that. I'm doing good. I'm on a Christmas Grinch hat frenzy on my machine. Oh, I love that. I love those colors together. I love it. I love it. I love it. I bet they're awesome. All right. Brenda's here. Did I say hi to Brenda? Hello, Brenda. How are you? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. EJ's daughter. Thank you for doing hashtag goodies. Let's see, Kimberly. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay. Okay. So I think, let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. Let me do it like this. That works, right? Okay. And let me type in the hashtag goodies. And then what we'll do, so those of you who are on Facebook, if you want to hop over to YouTube to have a shot, I got to check it, but I'm sure that they still let me. To get on the membership, we'll do that. Unless it doesn't work. Okay, let me do hashtag good. Is it working? There we go. Okay. Let me start collecting. If you didn't get it in, get hashtag goodies in there. Cheri, we're talking about taking the train. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Ooh, so maybe we'll, you know what I could do? Another thing I could do is we could do, like if we did a true like live in-person event, we could do it in Indiana, because then it would be easier. You guys don't have to come up into Michigan. It'd be easier for everybody to get to it. Plus I'd have my Indiana friends down there too that could come to it. All right, here we go. We're going to start collecting. 37 entries. That's awesome. Okay. Are you guys ready? Did everybody get it? Only 6 hours from Michigan. Oh, see, Megan, we need to do it. We need to do it. Okay, well, I'll put together a survey. And you guys give me your honest opinion on what, like, if we did an event, like what you're thinking. We'd have to do like a weekend. Yeah, I don't know. That makes me excited. I would be so excited to put that together. It would be so fun. Maybe we could get like goodie bags. We get people to sponsor it. Yep. Okay, let me draw it. Here we go. You guys ready? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? And you can win multiple times, guys, too. So don't be upset if somebody won a whole bunch of times. They can. I don't have any. Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Cindy, look at you, two beautiful faces there on the Facebook. Congratulations to you. Yay. Okay, so Cindy, I just need you to email me. You are so good, Sandy. I just need you to email me at cheri@hoopandhome.com your address, and I will get this out to you as soon as I possibly can. Congrats to you, and thank you for watching today. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate you, Cindy. All right. Okay, so now let's do this. Let me get into my live, and I'm muted out, so it should work. And let me make sure this works, because I never know if they're going to take it away from me or not. No thanks. I don't want to join my own channel. If you did want to ever join on the YouTubes, I think it's $2.99 a month, and it helps just support the channel. But let me see. I have my 10 memberships to give away, so I can do 5 right now. So if you're on Facebook, if you want to hop over to YouTube, and I will tell you, once I do this gift 5 now memberships, you have to click a button to accept it. So I'm going to give you just a minute there to do that. And then you can win one. And you can use all the little icons and emojis and things. I don't always see them on my end, but I do see like Sandy Sanchez is a member, and on my end it's green. And Sue Dial is a member, and Wendy is a member. Of course, and they're all green, so it shows up for me. So I can see your name a little bit. It stands out, gives you a little bit of more presence in the comments. It just makes me easier for me to see it. Okay, are we ready for that? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you okay? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna gift these now, and we'll see who wins. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? All right. Okay, so we have Brenda and No Flesh Inspiration Channel, and is it Ilkuni and Michelle D and the Crafty Bumblebee? Yay! Congrats to all of you. Oh, I think it's cool. So who said that? Dorothy said it shows green for you too. So cool. Awesome. Congratulations, you guys. You're all now members of the community on the YouTube. And I think I will start putting more like community comments that only you guys can see on there. I think I was planning on doing that. YouTube's got some really cool things going on too. They're changing some stuff up and it looks really cool. I need to take advantage of it. All right, guys. So, oh yes, I want to show you. Okay. So this book, right before I let you go, this is what I got obsessed with. This is really interesting. Some of this stuff is very intimidating though. I'm not going to lie. They have all kinds of patterns in here, I think. And I could probably put this in my Amazon affiliate shop. I probably should do that because I think you can buy this by itself. It's called Winding Instead of Knitting. So it should be Cranking. Cranking. Maybe my book will say Cranking. Maybe I should make a book. Okay. So I started looking through here first off, and I use this picture. I use it in some of my, I probably shouldn't, to be quite frank. But first off, this is the picture. And I know you all have seen this because this is the picture that they use for marketing. And their tension is not good. It's really not good. And you can see it right here. See how bad their tension is? They need Shauna's tension guide. Southpaw Fiber Arts tension, the ultimate tension guide. Ultimate tensioner. Because see that tension? That's bad tension. See that? So it was tight and then it was loose again and you get the bump. And they have the bump. So they should have known that. It's their machine. And I've seen that too in like the Centros on the box. I think there's tuck stitches if you look real close. Okay. So I looked at that, but this was what I want to do this, guys. See this? It's a rug. And all it is like a big blanket. However, it probably will cost me a fortune to do this. But I want to make this for my granddaughter. But they use 100% virgin wool. And I looked this up, like the wool that they say. And like I said, I think it'll cost $1 million. But it's so big. It's like thick. But I think it's soft, like almost like a roving. So it probably knits up really well. And if you look at this picture, look at that. It makes me want to touch it. I think it would be really nice. Like a solid, it almost looks like solid pieces of wool. So anyways, I think, and I could make, I don't know. So I got to find some wool because I never used wool. Have any of you used wool? But they definitely need, the other thing that I thought was really cute is they have these baskets that are like wrapped. I love those flowers. I did something similar to that on the, those are crocheted though, I believe, or knitted. I didn't look. They're not done on the machine. So they have like combo. It's like combo knitting, cranking, crocheting, I think. But level of difficulty for most of this stuff is a lot. Like this one has level of difficulty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 X's. If it has more than 2, it scares me because lots of X's means it's hard. I think they shouldn't put that on things. Don't put level of difficulty because then it makes me avoid stuff. If I ever do patterns, I'm not doing that because I want people to make it. I don't want them to give up before they even get started. And when you put the level of difficulty, it makes me want to give up before I even start. So yes, Addie needs Shauna's tension guide. And if you looked on the video today, I used this one. Mr. Bant said, I've not really seen you use that one on the machine because I used the Z machine. I know I need to go, but I had someone else ask me about the machine, and they're probably not on, but this is the brand that I use for Mr. Bant's hat. And I just have to show this because it is sweet. This is not hard to use. You go like this. That's it. So simple. So awesome. So if you have a 48, you can have one of the tension guides just like the 46 one from Shauna. And you just go to that website and you get it. Because they are amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so let me put that away. Put that away there. All right, so that's all I do have. That's it. Wool acrylic blend. See, I've used a blend, but I've not used pure wool. I haven't. So I need to find some. So if you guys have any pure wool suggestions, please put them in the comments or shoot me a message or something. Find me and tell me because I want to try to do that. And I need wool. And I can order it, but it's from Germany. So it's going to cost me a lot of money. And I don't want to order it from Germany. I'd rather get it like, you know, here. Oh, you having problems, Megan? Yeah. We need your new address too, so we can send you some stuff for Thursday and Friday. Oh, Shauna, I will send that to you. I will send it to you. Okay. I will do that. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening to me like carry on about stuff that has nothing to do with cranking. So remember, guys, first off, have a wonderful weekend. Make something, spend some time crafting, but stay cranky because then you're awesome if you're cranky. All right, guys, thank you for being here. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you Monday at 3 p.m. Come back, Eastern Standard Time, right here. We'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Bye.